Hey everybody, welcome back to day 30 of Gratitude Yoga Challenge. Today is day 30. Can you believe it? We've showed up every day on the mat creating our own gratitude yoga story. So we will send everybody a feedback form and please fill it out and send it to us. We'd love to hear from you. If you like the videos, please like it and grab your stuff and we'll see you on the mat. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. So everybody, let's take our seat. The seat that we have taken for 30 days together. Welcome to day 30 of Gratitude Yoga. Today's theme is your gratitude story. And I want to begin with so much gratitude to a yogi that has been here with us, who's been courageous. I wore my Ganesh today, symbolic of the courage that it takes to keep showing up for yourself every day. The courage and strength of heart. Ganesh is an elephant, and he has a lot of strength of heart, which we all of you have had as we've shown up today. And we were just talking about how we're a little sad that this is ending, and at the same time, we've learned so much and created so much connection with all of you. And after this, I want to invite anybody who wants to stay on to share any part of their journey from the last 30 days. We would love to hear from you. We'll stay on for as long as you all want to. So we will be here, and it would just be wonderful to hear your share. And I'm going to share a little bit about my gratitude story to kick it off. And I've been sharing along with you the whole 30 days, little bits and pieces of my yoga story. And the reason I came up with gratitude yoga, yes, I'm grateful to be here, but I'm very grateful to be practicing yoga. Every time I come to my mat, I feel deep gratitude, and especially the last 2 years. When I turned about 50, I discovered I had an autoimmune illness, and it affected my nerves and my balance, and I couldn't even stand on one foot. And I thought, that's it. I won't be able to teach anymore. I won't be able to practice anymore. And this is my passion. And this is what I've envisioned going through the rest of my life to teach. So I was very disheartened. And I learned, did a lot of research, discovered what I needed to do to be able to get my feeling in my numb feet and hands and my balance again. And I made a decision that I would continue to practice. And it was painful, but I continued to practice. And some days were easier, some days were harder. And that is why I'm so grateful, more than ever, to show up and be able to practice. So every time we show up here, it's a gift for me, and it's a gift to see all of you. So that's a little bit of my gratitude story, and it gets better and better every day. So I'm inspired when I hear, and I've heard different stories from different people, the struggles they go through and how this has helped them. So thank you for showing up for yourself and all of us. So with that, let's open up our hands and open up our hearts. And bring our hands in front of our hearts. Close our eyes and we'll chant one Om together. Take a deep inhale. Om. Softly bowing your head towards your heart. And we'll open our eyes. So we're going to begin on our backs. Today is going to be a day to culminate our practice with a deep practice. Sometimes we go deeper into our muscles and our strength. Today we're going to go deeper inside. We're going to begin. Let's come into a relaxed posture of feet falling to the side, hands to the side. If you want to lay a blanket over you, we'll be here for a couple of minutes before we move into other postures. Feel the shoulders soften on the earth. Bringing your focus to your breath. Bringing your awareness to the inhale and to the exhale. Bringing your awareness to the center of your chest, to the heart space. And envision in the center of your chest a radiant golden light. And with each inhale, this light expands like the sun, drawing the breath deeper inside, the brighter the light gets. Envision this light expanding to your feet. So your feet are glowing with golden healing light. Inhaling golden healing light from your feet up your legs. And as you exhale, releasing any tension, tightness, or any blocks that you feel from your feet all the way up your legs. Blow it out. Envision you're blowing out any tension or tightness like smoke. Just blow it out. Inhaling light, drawing it up from the feet, up through the legs, all the way up to your hips. Exhaling, blowing out dark smoke. Blowing out anything energetically or physically you're holding on to. Inhaling light through the feet and the legs to the hips. Exhaling, blowing it out. Inhaling the light into the belly and the hips. Exhaling, releasing any tension or tightness. Inhaling the golden light in the belly and the chest, the organs and the colon. Exhaling, breathing out smoke. Releasing any blocks or anything you're holding on to. Do this a couple more times in the belly and in the organs. And it doesn't matter what it is. One of my meditation teachers said, you know, when you take out the garbage, take out the garbage. You don't need to look around in it and smell around. And then it gets interesting and you get lost in it. Just take it out. Breathe it out. Doesn't matter what it is. Let it go. Breathe in golden light to the belly, to the hips, the organs. Exhaling. Envision you're breathing it out like smoke. And blow it out. Inhaling the light through the belly, up through the chest and in the lungs, the rib cage, all the way up to the shoulders. Exhaling, breathing out any tightness, tension, or blocks. Any old feelings, In the lungs, we hold old grief for sadness. Blow it out. Breathe in bright light, golden healing light, filling the lungs like angel wings. Exhaling, blowing it out, whatever is there. Filling the shoulders and the arms and hands with golden light. Breathing out any tension or tightness, softening with the exhale. Inhaling golden light into the palms. See your arms all the way up to the shoulders be filled. You can feel this warm tingling all the way up to the neck. Exhaling out anything you're holding on to. Breathe the light in from the heart all the way up through the throat. Filling with golden light. Exhaling, releasing anything you're holding back. Releasing any bitter words, blow it out. Inhale golden light into the throat, from the heart to the throat. Exhaling, releasing. And from the heart up through the throat, through the jaw and the face and the eyes and the ears, all the way to the crown of the head. Breathing golden light. Exhaling, softening, letting go. Breathing out any old thoughts, thoughts that don't support you, old feelings, blowing them out. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths, breathing in the golden light into the entire body, expanding from the middle of your chest out into every cell in your body. Exhaling, softening and melting. Inhale, expanding from the center of the chest, the golden light into every part of you. Exhaling, softening, letting go. And continue this for a few more breaths. The warm light feels like a warm blanket. Warm sunshine from inside, expanding into every cell. Inside your heart space, set an intention for your story. Even though this is an ending, with every story there, with every ending, there's a new beginning. So breathe an intention for the new beginning. Letting go of old stories, old thoughts, old feelings. Every day is a new opportunity to begin. Every breath is a new breath. Every step is an opportunity to choose the direction of your heart. So, what intention supports you in your new story of gratitude and love? Set it in the golden plate of your heart. Breathe it in into every part of your being. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Breathing your intention, holding it in the space of your heart, breathing it into your being. Let the next inhale, bring your hands overhead. Expanding from the heart out through the fingertips, stretching the fingertips. And from the hips out through the legs, hug, muscle the bones, strengthen your legs and point your toes. And now from the heart, expand out, bright body, like light shooting from every cell in your being. And release everything to the earth. Bend the knees. Bring the legs together. Pull the belly in and twist the legs over to the right. Lift the chest. Extend the arms out and gaze over to the left. Deep inhale. Move a little deeper into the twist and exhale, releasing in the belly, softening in the shoulders. Inhale, bring knees back. Pull them into the chest and let the knees fall over to the opposite side. Lift the shoulders, both of them on the earth as much as you can. Pull the belly in, exhaling, softening into your twist. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And we'll come back. So let's roll over to our right side, and we're going to come onto our bellies. Chin on the earth. Extend the hands out in front of you. Press hands into the earth with an inhale and lift the chest. Inhale, extend the right hand out and the left leg out. Lengthen from the heart out through the fingertips and from the hips out through the toes. And release, and we'll do the other side. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Expand out through the fingertips and the toes. And release, forehead to the earth. Extend hands out to the side. We're going to roll over to the left side. Inhale the right leg up. So you can bring the leg back down to your other leg, or you can take it behind you for a little deeper opening in the left side. Your head rests on the earth. Take a couple of breaths here. Intentionally drawing the breath into your shoulder. Exhaling it, any tension or tightness out. One more breath, deep inhale, long exhale. Let's roll over to the other side. Right arm out, roll over onto the right shoulder. Your left hand braces you in front. So inhale the left leg up and bring it back down. Inhale, lift it up. So you can bring it back down or take it behind you for a little deeper opening in the shoulder here. Head is resting on the earth. You can keep your eyes closed and follow my breath if you like. Deep inhale, intentional breathing into your shoulder. Why don't you breathe your intention into the shoulder? Exhaling, releasing. Deep inhale, drawing your intention into your shoulder. Exhaling, letting go of tightness and tension. The body is amazing. It's like a sponge. We hold so much in our body and muscles and tissues and energetically. So we're going to infuse our body today with our intention that supports us in gratitude. So let's roll over onto our belly, creating our new story. So let's push back. We're going to bring our toes together, knees wide. Push hands back, chin lifts, and release the forehead to the earth, drawing hips back to the heels, taking a child pose. Take a deep inhale into your back body. Envision that brilliant sun inside of the center of your chest. Expand in the back body with a full breath. And exhaling, softening, releasing in the hips onto the heels, the forehead is heavy on the earth. The next inhale, let's rise up. Walk the hands over to the left side. Stretch out and forehead to the earth. Inhale, let's walk to the other side. Stretch over to the right side. Deep inhale, long exhale, forehead to the earth. And let's come back to center. Let's come onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders. So we're going to start with a couple of cat and cows. Inhale, dropping, melting the heart. Exhale, pulling the chin in, pressing hands into the earth, arching the back up, releasing all of your breath as you pull the navel in. Melting the heart with an inhale. Exhale, press hands into the earth, arching the back, pull the navel in, release all the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, we're going to take chin and chest to the earth and come to a cobra. Shoulders up and back. Elbows come to the side body, tops of the feet press into the earth. Lower down. Extend the hands behind us, palms towards the sky. Draw shoulder blades onto the back, lifting in the torso. Now lift the legs for Shalabhasana. Inhale, lengthen. And release to the earth. Hands underneath the shoulders. And we'll come to a cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come to all fours, and we'll push up to a downward facing dog. Let's take our feet as wide as our mat. Come high on the toes. Lift the chin. Press the hands into the earth as you lengthen through the spine, pulling the hips back. So keep the knees bent as you lengthen through the spine, pulling the hips up. Now we'll release one heel and then the other heel to the earth, one at a time. Moving with your breath, go at a rhythm that feels good for you. Getting into the hips, exaggerate the movement here. Deep inhale, long exhale. Good. Lift up both toes, straightening the legs the best you can, lowering the heels to the earth. Bring knees to the earth. Come down to the belly. Bring the legs hip width apart. Inhale, we'll come to cobra. Exhale, push back for a puppy pose. Pulling back with the hips. Inhale, come to all fours. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. You can bend the knee up to the sky. Bring the right knee forward for a pigeon prep. The back foot, you can keep the toes curled under, lift the knee up to help create better alignment in the back leg here. So we're going to walk the hands down. You can either come onto your elbows or you can stay on your hands like this. So whatever is best for you. I'm going to rock back and forth here. Moving with the breath. Deep inhale to the back body. Exhaling, softening. Walk the hands over to the left side. And you can come to your forearms here, or stay up on your hands, or come to a block. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Take a deep inhale to the back body.
Exhaling, softening in the hips. Deep inhale to the back body. And softening in the hips with an exhale, blowing it out. Breathing in the golden light to the hips. Exhaling, imagining the hips melting like butter. Walk the hands back. So we're going to push back to a downward facing dog, or if you need to come to all fours, you can do that. Let's take a breath here. Up on the toes, bend knees, inhale to the back body, exhale, lowering the heels. Lift the left leg, bend the knee up towards the sky with an inhale, and bring the knee forward. So it's curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. It helps to create a little better alignment here. You rock back and forth, and then coming down to, you can stay on your hands, come to a block, or come to your elbows. So we'll rock back and forth a little bit if that feels comfortable for you. Take a deep inhale, breathing into the back body. Exhaling, softening. Maybe you come more to the earth. Breathing the golden light into the back body, into the hips. Exhaling, softening. Like butter. Let's walk the hands over to the right. Deep inhale into the hips, exhaling, softening. Maybe you round forward to the earth or you stay up on your hands. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhaling, softening. Accepting and letting go of the old story. Creating space for the new story. You got to let go of the old. Breathe out the old. Take out the garbage. Doesn't matter what it is. You got to create the space for the new story. Or it's like putting whipped cream on a mud pie. Come back to center. And we're going to bring the right leg around. And we'll come into a Dandasana. Straighten the legs, hands behind us. So you can have the hands pointing towards you or away from you, whatever feels best. Shoulders up and back. Inhale, lift the hips. You can keep chin to the chest or bring it back. Point the toes. Beautiful. You're going to bring the left foot in to the right leg. Let's take our left buttocks and move it out and back, the right buttocks out and back. We're going to come into a Janu Shirshasana. So let's take your hand off to the right. If you want to use a strap here for your foot, you can, or you can take your hand to your leg. So take your hand over here to the right, grab your leg or grab the outside of your foot. Inhale, lengthen up, or you can have your strap to your foot. Exhaling, softening forward. Inhaling, lengthening up. And exhaling, softening forward. Hug the muscles above your knee here. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, we'll round forward. And wherever you're at, stay there. If you want to take your other hand and pull it and take it on the other side of the foot, you can do that. As you lengthen forward, pulling elbows up, and maybe taking head to knee. Staying here for a couple of breaths wherever you're at. And we'll release. Let's come in between the legs. Press your hands on the thighs. Lengthen up. And then we'll hinge forward. So keep the thighs rooted here. As you root, it creates more freedom to hinge forward. Maybe you have hands here. Maybe you can come on the forearms or forehead to the floor. And we'll come up. Left hand behind us. And I'm going to open up the right arm for a nice modified wild thing. Expanding the heart out through the fingertips and bring the top hand down. Bring this right leg around. Take the right foot in front of the left knee. Come up onto both sit bones, right hand behind you. Pull belly in for the twist. Inhale, lengthen, and gaze over to the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Beautiful. Extend the legs out again and shake them out. So we're going to do the opposite side, Janu Shirshasana. On the opposite side, whatever is opposite for you, take one sit bone, the other sit bone, and pull it back. Press hands into the thighs to lengthen up. So if you want to use your strap, you can use your strap on your foot like this. Hold it in the right hand, left hand to the side, lengthening forward. Or you can hold the leg or hold your foot. Inhale, lengthening. Hug muscle the bone above the knee. Exhaling, softening forward. Inhale, lengthening. Exhaling, softening forward. And one last time. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, maybe you round forward to your knee as far as you can go. If you want to take the opposite hand and take it to the foot, lift elbows up and pull forehead to the knee if that's a possibility for you. Whatever is best, stay here for 2 more breaths. Deep inhale, long exhale. And we'll come up. Take hands to the thighs, root them in, lengthen up through your spine, hinge forward. Rounding forward. Maybe you take forehead to the earth or you're up here on your hands. Whatever is the best position for yourself, we'll stay here for 2 more breaths. The extended leg, keep the foot flexed and push the thigh into the earth, and that helps to open up in the back body. Open up across the sacrum and the thigh. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. So let's bring our legs together and we'll come onto our back. Extend the left leg out, lift the right, stretch the leg up. Take the right foot to the left knee. You can either take behind your thigh or the shin, drawing the left knee in towards you. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Intentionally drawing the breath towards our right buttocks here. Inhaling, drawing the golden light. Drawing your intention into the right hip. Exhaling, softening deeper into the posture. Deep inhale, long exhale. I'm going to release this left knee, but keep your right foot on top of the knee. We're going to let everything fall over to the left side. Lift the shoulders to get them more on the earth. So you can take your hands overhead and grab your elbows and gaze over to the right if that's okay for your neck, or straight ahead. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Let the right knee kind of pull away a little bit, and that opens up a little deeper. Deep inhale, long exhale. And let's come back. Extend the right leg up again and stretch the thigh into the hands. And we'll now do the left leg. Stretch the left leg, press it into the hands. Take the left heel to your right knee. Clasp the right knee and we'll hold it here. Taking a deep breath into the left hip. Exhaling long, blowing out tightness or anything being held in this area. This is an area that we can hold a lot in. So breathe it out, taking it out the garbage. Inhaling golden light. Exhaling, blowing it out. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Make them deep and intentional. Drawing the knee a little closer if possible. On that last exhale. Now release the foot to the earth and we're going to let everything, keep your foot here, everything fall over to the right. This left knee can pull away if that feels good for you, and it makes a deeper opening here in the whole left side. Gaze over the left shoulder if that works for you, and grab the elbows overhead. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here. Opening and softening with every breath. Opening to your new story. Exhaling, softening, breathing out the old. And let's rise up. Extend the left leg up, stretch the foot up to the sky, press the thigh into your hands. Pull both knees in, rock back and forth a little bit. We're going to take the right leg over the left. Maybe you hook the toes. We're going to open up the arms and take the right arm under the left. Coming into Garudasana, arms and legs, eagle pose. Hug everything to the midline. Hug the elbows to the midline. Hug the knees to the midline. Inhale, hug. Exhale, drawing knees and elbows towards each other. And releasing. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, hug. Exhale, drawing elbows and knees towards each other. And releasing. Extend arms up overhead. Point the toes. Bend the knees, and we'll do the opposite side. Now putting the opposite leg over. For me, it's the left over the right. And then the left arm under the right arm. So you can grab, maybe you grab your thumbs here. If you can't cross the arms, you could also grab your shoulders if that's best for you. Hug everything to the midline, like you are taking a big hug for yourself. Inhale, hug, exhale. Bring elbows and knees towards each other. And release. Inhale, big hug to the midline, hugging yourself with so much love. And pull the knees and elbows towards each other in the exhale. And release. Let the arms go to the side and release the legs. And let everything melt into the mat, and we'll come into our Shavasana. We'll stay here for about a minute, bringing our awareness to the center of the chest of that golden light. Breathing into that space as it expands into every part of us. Exhaling, softening and melting into the golden light. Breathing your intention into every part of you. And exhaling your intention out to your world, into your day, into your story. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead and stretch from the fingertips down to the toes. Bending the knees, rolling over to one side. And we'll meet in a seated posture for meditation for a few minutes. Getting comfortable into your seat. You can press your hands on your thighs to root your hips into the earth and inhale, lengthening through your spine. Placing hands on the thighs or in your lap, whatever is most comfortable. Bringing the awareness to the breath, to the inhale, and to the exhale. Shoulders softening. The skin on the face softening. The corners around our heart softening. Bringing our awareness to the center of our chest, to the golden light within, our inner light, and remembering it's always here waiting for us to return again and again through our breath, through our intention, through our practice. Inhaling deeper inside to the love within. Exhaling, softening. Inhaling, expanding the golden light through our whole being. Exhaling this love into our world. Inhaling to love. Exhaling love. We'll stay here for another minute. Next breath, expanding this light into every part of us and beyond this. And coming back to the surface. Opening up our hands, opening up our hearts. Let's bring our hands in front of our hearts and we'll close with one Om. Take a deep inhale. From the beautiful story in my heart to your beautiful story, namaste. Okay. With every story, with every ending, there's a new beginning. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for each part of this story, whether it was the whole story or some of the pages, whatever it was. I know it was perfect for you. And I thank each of you for trusting me to be part of that story. And I thank the youngest ones. I want to acknowledge the youngest ones. Camilla for being here, almost every part of the story. Yay, Camilla, she's 17. And Joe and Ajit, I think he was here for every day except for one, his laptop broke down. So many of us have been here, and I know some of you have been here for the live and then for the recording. But I just think I'm just so grateful for all of you for showing up for yourselves. And if anybody wants to share any part of their story, any part of the gratitude yoga, we would love to hear it. If you're taking the recording, you're welcome to write it to us. And I just want to remind you that we are emailing everybody a form, so a feedback form. So we'd love if you fill that out and send it back to us. That'd be really fabulous. And if you like the recordings on YouTube, please like it, please share. We'd be very happy. So that helps us to share the yoga with others. And we will be sending out classes that we will be continuing with Monday, Wednesday evening, and Sunday mornings. So those start next week. So we'll send that information out, and please let us know if you have any questions. So we're going to open up for anybody that wants to share. We just love to hear from you. And people have been asking us, will these recordings stay on YouTube? Because not everybody has finished their 30-day challenge. And yes, they will be on YouTube indefinitely right now to support people finishing it. So yes. Everybody have a good night. Namaste.